What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a great day, great weekend. Hope you guys are getting a lot of stuff done. So it's Saturday here as of last night. As you can see, if you guys watched yesterday's video, we got the new engine in. We got the Freedom Racing Stage 2 engine stuck between the frame rails of the 05. Things are coming along awesome. So today being Saturday, a lot of time to get stuff done. It's actually one of the first weekends that we're actually home here, not at the fab shop, not in Indiana, not picking up anything. We're here, we got a lot of stuff done. Well, look at my watch here that you can see. It's already like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We just got jam-packed with stuff that we had to get done. I had to help my parents do a couple things, which took a little bit longer, but we're here. We're gonna get some stuff done. I'm thinking through my head, I'm like, all right, steps, plans. We're gonna get the transmission in today, or are we? Then I started thinking, I'm like, all right, cross member. I know I have the cross member. I'm like, crap, we used one of the transmission cross member pieces for the first gen 48 swap, and I'm like, okay, I didn't really remember that or think of that. I got to the shop here, started looking around, I'm like, oh wait, we got the one off the drag truck. Well, go lo and behold, we have the mock-up trans and transfer case in the drag truck with that other piece. So we are left without a transmission cross member brace. I'll show you guys exactly what I'm talking about, what we're missing that, so therefore I can't put the transmission in today. So all right, we still got a lot of stuff to do. Let's bounce around. So here's what I got planned. Here's what I think we are gonna bounce to and get done. I apologize the lack of planning. At this point, I forget what I do and don't have and what I have used and not have to put together the first gen and the other truck. I mean, it just gets, I forget. You can't blame me for forgetting. But we've been working back here a little bit. What we're gonna do is the powder coater finally got some power back. We gotta strip the rest of the powder coated stuff off of this truck because we're gonna get that color changed up. So I need to undo that. We're gonna undo that. We're gonna remove the rest of the fuel system, which I still have not done. We're gonna do that, and then we are going to prep and recoat the back of the frame and then install our gooseneck hitch. That way we can actually get our bed mounted back on here, because really the only reason the bed is off is to kind of clean up some stuff underneath here, take care of the air dog stuff, and recoat the back of the frame here. It's really not in bad shape. It's just a couple little areas up here. So just some very minor wire wheeling. We'll spray some undercoating on there, go ahead, get installed our hitch, and then see how far we get, but you're starting to try and get the bed back on. And then I'm gonna order the new transmission crossmember brace, and we'll get the transmission in as soon as that comes in. Otherwise, we can start moving on to getting the engine completely dressed up now that it's inside here. But like I said, we're gonna start on the back today and start doing that stuff to try and cross that off the list. Is the start of the day. Quick life lesson. You need to learn how to figure out how to bounce when things don't go your way, what you had planned. You need to figure out how to quickly bounce to something else and still be productive. So that's exactly what we are doing today. Here we go. By the way, who likes this new hat that Freedom Racing Engine sent me? I like this color. They actually make a brown one with the tan back. Leave a comment below. Would you guys digging this color? I kind of like this color. These are the same hats that we actually use for the wrench work stuff in black, but I'm digging this green. I'm digging this color. Let me know. Alrighty, so we have got this thing stripped completely down. We got the harness all pulled away from the frame. Got the air dog pumps out of there. The transmission cooler is pretty much just resting there. The plan is just to kind of flop that on the ground once we roll it outside here. But everything is pretty much ready to get wire wheeled, get prepped, and then get sprayed. Now, there's only one problem now. Would you believe that we lost all of our light? Look at the tow rig. Look at how dirty that thing is. It's supposed to be nicer tomorrow. We'll see if we can't wash that too, but we are definitely not breaking out the wire wheel, getting this thing prepped in here. No way. This is gonna fly everywhere, and we just don't want to do that. We'll wait for tomorrow. It's actually supposed to warm up a little bit more tomorrow, and we'll hit it tomorrow. Like I said, it shouldn't really take all that long. Frame is not really in that bad of a shape. It's already got undercoating on a lot of it. Just need a couple little areas where the bed was under, and we should be good to go. So because we can't do that, because we can't put in our transmission and do all of that, that leaves, we need to break down the rest of this stuff. We're gonna redo the shock towers, and I have a couple other miscellaneous pieces right there for powder coat that we're gonna break down, and then we can start assembling the top end of the engine. Well, I should say we can put in our injectors. We're still waiting on all new rocker assemblies because I didn't want to reuse the ones from last year just for strength reasons, but I did save all of the rockers from last year, which they may or may not still, well, they may or may not still be okay, but I just don't trust them, especially with an engine failure. There's really been almost nothing reused, even the rocker bridges, everything that we ran last year for maintenance stuff. We're just not really going to reuse. I don't really trust it. Like I keep saying, everything is brand new, and I think the Cummins rocker assembly per cylinder is like 30 or 40 bucks. So really not a bad price to pay for all new rockers, everything. Like I mentioned, we're going to be putting in the rest of the Trend valve train and going from there. So, but we can put in our injectors, get that all tightened down, and keep plugging away. We obviously got the whole harness to plug in on the engine side. We'll do that, get that started. So we still have stuff to do. I need to almost break out the whiteboard again and start making another list of miscellaneous stuff that keeps holding us up. But we'll be good to go. We will be good to go. Alrighty guys, so as you just saw, we got all of the powder coated parts over here in one big pile. We got them all cleaned up with the Safety Cleans parts washer, because every powder coater's worst nightmare is a bunch of oily, nasty parts. Now, these powder coated parts do have to get like acid stripped to get all the existing powder off of them, but we might as well make it a little bit easier. Nobody wants to handle a bunch of oily, messy crap, so we got that cleaned up. Got a couple other things done on the truck. You guys already know we kind of did all of this in the background. Really took quite a bit of time to, first of all, try and clean up the shop just a little bit, and then we started working on the harness. You can see we got the harness ran across to the other side of the engine. We got underneath here pretty much all plugged in. This light is going to make the camera go crazy, but pretty much got all of the harness plugged in, got all the grounds for the all the ECM plugged in, the harness going back to the transmission. So the computer and is pretty much buttoned up except for the sensors that really aren't installed yet. So these are our 5.9 injector harness, which is going to go right here. We can now start pretty much plugging in our injectors, stuff like that, but took a little while to try and clean up all of the wiring inside there and get that hooked up. We still have to hook up this is our main ground. Ground goes right here. We got the positive going to the starter, got that all tightened down. Yeah, and then took off all of the powder coated stuff in here and right here. So that's pretty much it. This is probably going to be a pretty short video, but it was still a pretty much full day in here, just trying to knock out some of this nonsense, getting the air dogs cleaned off. We'll get that all taken care of tomorrow. Yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for this video, guys. We're gonna go home. It's actually 10:30 already. Time just flying by. So we're gonna go home. We're gonna look up the part numbers for the transmission cross member stuff that we need. We're gonna get that stuff ordered up, and I believe that's all we need to order. But yeah, we're gonna keep plugging away on it. This is some of the painfully slow things. So. Not really a whole much. I would say I apologize, but there's not really a whole lot I can do about it. Some of these detail stuff just kind of takes time, and that's kind of where we're at. So we're buttoning up, you know, random little stuff, but the big picture will all come together. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button before you leave. Subscribe if you have not already. Make sure you guys start Monday off right. Get your mind right. Go into the week, you know, already ready to go. Kill it. I love you guys. I'll see you.